Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Hope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I mean,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into the topic. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard. Ain't shit changed, man. We still here. What's popping?
I just got here. It's 6 seconds ago.
That's what we doing. Stuff.
That's what I rock.
That's what
All
we doing.
black.
When my squad don't show up, this is what you get right here, man. You get
green screen, nothing.
No, he got the green screen. This nigga
we just regular. We just regular out here, man. We regular. We just regular.
The green screen, green.
We regular, man. No backgrounds, no nothing.
That nigga Joe said.
This wild.
No backgrounds, no nothing, man. No backgrounds, no nothing, man.
Is that a plain hat? Is that a plain black hat?
Man. We just out here. we just out here.
Is that a TV show hat, yo?
We just a regular AC.
We can't show the brand here.
Hold on, y'all.
Regular AC.
Hold on, y'all. We gonna get serious, but where do they even sell plain black hats?
Nah, this ain't black. This ain't plain.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay. Joe really took it back. He got the plain black on.
That's the hood. Left Rock City. That's the hood in Queens, man.
All right.
Hey, shout out to Jamaica, Queens. That's where I'm from.
Just a plain ass gas station hat in this.
Yeah, that's what we doing, man. We playing out here, man. We just playing, you know.
They put the jersey on. You know what I'm saying? I usually wear jerseys. This ain't one of them days.
Salute to the chat, man. Salute everybody in the chat.
Man. Go send your orange and greens in the building. Cali Kane, Super Still, Slug, Bruce, Jay Singh. Hey man, before we get started, man, our fourth member in here, man. Hey, happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Polk, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all having a great day, enjoying it, man. 23 years and you're gonna seize that. So from all of us to you and your fam, man, y'all been a great addition, and y'all more than just podcast people, man. Y'all family. So hope y'all enjoying the day. Y'all probably not gonna remember this because y'all outside wilding. You know what I'm saying? Taking the whole week off and having a great time, but just, you know what I'm saying, happy anniversary. And I'm glad yesterday didn't ruin your time, man. But yeah, just wanted to get that.
Hey, shout out to Love, man. 23 years, real quick, man. Shout out to Love, dog. Everything on the internet be all about ridiculousness nowadays. So shout out to 23 years of love and happiness. And for those of y'all that have never gotten to interact with them, I've gotten to interact with Miss Poe for 15 minutes after the last show. You can tell, bro, that's real love. Like they real homies. They not just in a relationship, they homies. So shout out to real love, man. It's good to see. You love to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to get there one day. We in the double digits. We ain't there.
I'm in the double digits. I'm in the doubles. You know what I'm saying?
We at like 12.
Yeah. I'm at 11. Yeah. But all right, man. Look, I don't even know where to start it, man. We talked about it. Joey, I'm gonna let you with the raw green screen, you with the regular ass black hat. You probably got black Timbs on too, if we keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like
Black Uptown.
Nah, Joe don't got no shoes on. I was gonna say he got
Air Force One.
Black two.
Joe called them Uptowns. Joe, you my nigga, boy. Uptown. I'm sorry. The New York came out of me. No one knows what that is, bro. But when somebody say Uptowns, that shit. Oh Lord, I didn't even know they were Air Force Ones until I moved to Houston. I didn't know they were called Air Force Ones.
Me either. So.
Yeah,
somebody told me that in class. They was like, they wanted to trade with me. They was like, let me get your Air Force Ones. I was like, what is that? And they was like, yo, the ones you wearing. I was like, my Uptowns. I was like, I ain't finna. Why would I trade? They're like $70. They're not that important. They was like, them Air Force Ones. I was like, bro, nobody calls them that. And somebody showed me the tongue. I was like, will you look at that? We ain't never looked at that goddamn tongue.
Look here. Will you look at here?
Yeah,
right,
but
let's kick it off, man. How you feeling? You know, if you want to go deep into it, we go deep into it. Just give me your just go though. I ain't even gonna Just go.
Yeah, man. This is day 2. Yesterday I was just disappointed, and I'm still disappointed. Just disappointed.
I ain't
that
heard,
we,
dog. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that we just went out there and got beat. We just got bodied, man. Georgia Tech was gonna do one thing. They obviously could only do one thing. Their quarterback could not throw the ball past 5-10 yards. And their starting running back went out first series after the second series of the game?
Second drive. Second drive with Jaden Harris. Jaden Harris. Yeah.
And that's supposed to be a defense's dream, right? When the other team is just one dimensional. Why do deep coordinators get so happy when it's 3rd and long, right? Because they know most likely a pass is coming, and they can just tee off. They can blitz. They can drop 8. They can just play all types of games when it's 3rd and long. So
in their ears back.
It was similar to that. You knew what was coming.
Yep.
Like we knew what was coming, and we couldn't stop it. So that tells me a few things. First, it tells me, which I hope is not true, our front 7 is supposed to be the strength of this team, of this defense.
Talk about it now. Talk about it.
It doesn't appear that way.
Talk about it.
So does the defense have a strength at all?
Situationally, at times.
Not
consistently.
Like boys got a pulse. They be breathing.
There's individual talent. There's individual talent, but as a whole, does the defense? Where's the strength of the defense?
Or the identity?
I don't know after yesterday, because Georgia. Ben, do you have the numbers?
I got you.
Yeah, I got them on.
How much did they rush for?
271.
271 and 99 yards passing.
How many passing attempts?
16. They went 11 to 16.
For how many
yards? 99 yards.
That's about.
It is
6.2
yards per pass.
6.2 yards per pass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I'm going back and forth on, how everybody does, coaching staff versus play, coaching staff versus play, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
coaches
again, we're not in the building. We're not on the sideline. We don't know what is called. We don't know what is being taught. But it seems as though
nobody's teaching, nobody's learning.
There are some serious issues.
Like, is it both though? Is it the chicken and the egg?
Yeah, I can't imagine at this point that it's not. You know what I mean? Like, I just from the same plays having success.
Oh, it was remember the Titans. It was remember the Titans. You got the same six plays like Novocaine.
Manny Diaz, North Carolina is what it was.
The same plays. And listen, the offense isn't exempt from yesterday.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
The offense is not exempt. You know what I mean? But defensively, I was really disappointed because styles make fights, right? So I'm like, yo, they have to run the ball. That's our strength. It's a wrap for them dudes. It's over.
That's our strength.
That's my thought process behind it.
Yeah. if you look at it though, our run game is better up the. Our run defense is better up the middle.
Yes.
Once you get outside in the perimeter, absolute caca, dog. Like just dog.
So
I wouldn't even say.
Don't let them get to the perimeter.
But it's
There we go.
But they don't know how to stop it.
I don't think it's just perimeter, y'all. I think it's all right. So if we play a team like an old school Wisconsin offense, our front seven would probably be better against somebody that just wants to run the football downhill, zone blocking scheme, hat on a hat.
Sure.
Yes.
But you have options.
Misdirection.
Yes.
This defense is horrible against that. What Georgia Tech did is they gave eye candy all day long. They made you think all day long. They made the linebackers freeze. They made them guess. They made them shoot the wrong gaps. It's the same thing we've been seeing all year. Georgia Tech just exploited it.
The difference is, CB, they stuck with it. Like, if you go to the games that we came back on, like Cal, they stopped running motions or any kind of misdirection. Virginia Tech, stop running motion.
And you got to stop running stunts. You cannot keep running stunts if you're not setting the edge. Because now you're asking that fucking 3 technique to get over and set the edge. Or you're asking your safety to come down and make a good angle to set the edge. And that ain't fucking happening.
No.
So at some point, you have to play base defense.
But to keep going, right? You said the other team stopped, right? Georgia Tech couldn't stop. They couldn't do anything else. Even the throwing quarterback wasn't a problem. Like, he wasn't a beast out there. You know what I mean?
And we still let him convert third downs when everybody in the motherfucking building knew he was throwing the football.
Was it what, 3rd and 18? 3rd and 7?
Yeah, 3rd and 18. That's the one that kept me up last night.
Wide open?
Wide butt naked ass open.
Why would you give a slot receiver a free release and ask a safety to have to come down and play him in man? You know what I used to say when I saw Joe, when you was lined up and knew that safety had you on any kind of crosser, I'm finna destroy him at the top of the route. All I gotta do is give him a little something at the top of the route, and he can't come down on that.
They don't bump, though. They don't bump. They just the Daryl
on
Porter
drag routes. They don't misdirect nobody, bro. A drag route crossing in front of a linebacker, Joe. They used to tell us as receivers, "What you doing crossing his face like that? That man finna reroute you. He finna kill you. You can't just under 5 yards. They just crossing in front of you, and as a linebacker, you're not even putting a hand on them." To me, it's the little things, bro. I feel like we just didn't execute in the little ways. Now, I'm animated and I'm passionate and I'm all that. However, I picked us to go 10-2. I'm not really tripping as bad as my voice sounds like I'm tripping. There's still a lot to play for. We can still win the ACC. Yeah. We can still win the Heisman. But I need to get this off because this is the kind of shit that I've been worried about for the past couple of weeks. And every time I say something, somebody tells me, "But we winning." But yeah, bro. But eventually, if you play with your food too much, I think they need. I think it's a good wake up call, bro. They got to start out hot. They cannot continue to come out and let teams get a lead. I said it last week. You're gonna run into somebody that's gonna be able to keep that goddamn lead.
But that I hear that. But this wasn't the. This shit was bad all around. Like, this was a bad. Yeah. Okay, we're entitled to a bad game. Let's go to the. We're entitled to a bad game, right?
Yes,
we're entitled.
Everyone is.
Who hasn't had a bad game, right? Who hasn't had a bad game? Everybody's
especially
had a bad
this year. Especially this
Oregon?
year.
Maybe
Everybody's had a bad game.
I guess Oregon just beat
Oregon's had a bad game too.
Oregon they just found a way to win that one. They've had a bad game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This shit was bad all around. Like, we didn't take
special
points
teams was solid
when we should have took
special
points.
Teams was solid.
Special team kick coverage was very solid. We couldn't convert on 3rd or 4th down.
Our worst performance of the season.
On 4th and 16, dog. Why did he go for it on 4th and 16?
Bad.
Because you don't trust your defense. Because you're chasing points, dog.
How come out of a 2-minute timeout and a TV timeout? So people don't realize it wasn't just a 2-minute, it was a fucking TV timeout too.
It was like
that even in high school, bro, on 2nd down, they're telling special teams, "Hey, get ready, dog. Y'all finna be out there. Look out for the fake." On 3rd down, they're telling special teams on the sideline, "Hey, Keep your head on a swivel. Y'all finna be out there on the punt team, on the punt return team. Look for the fake. Look for the fake. Look for the fake. Why are you burning the time out there? Who is not running up and down the goddamn sideline screaming at the punt return team? Hey, y'all finna be out there. Lock in. They might fake it on first down, then second down, then third down. Now, and again, it's just passion coming from my voice. I still love my Canes. I still believe we're going to win this goddamn ACC. I still believe we're going to make the playoff. I still think we're going to do something special. But there are things that just had me pulling my locks out yesterday, y'all. We saw the worst of the worst from us, I think, from top to bottom. I think the way we prepared for that game,
everything
the game plan was weird. The game management was bad. I think it was just a bad football game for the U. Period.
So the problem is it happened in week 9. That's my issue with it.
Week 11.
It's week facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my issue with it. You know, it's not. The issue is it's like the reverse of a season. It's like we're in week 1. This shouldn't be happening in week 11, as you would say. It shouldn't be happening this late.
It shouldn't.
So that's my concern. Like, you're going into the postseason. We're going into a postseason run with these issues that haven't been addressed yet. They've been festering for the last 4 to 5 weeks.
You've seen it.
At least for a month.
Hero Ball saved them for
right.
Hero Ball saved them in the conference play. Yeah.
And it seemed to have come to a head this game everywhere. Offensively and defensively.
Dog, because if nothing changes, bro. Like, you're running the same. Like, Dave, look, we'll stick with the defense for now. We'll give the offense their time too. Real quick, shout out to Slug Bruce. Basically, appreciate it. Don't know. We need to see more Zaquan.
Can I say something real quick? 20 seconds quick, Ben, before you go. Another thing, dog. I understand sometimes coach speak is coach speak, but when we see a glaring issue and you say you're gonna address it and then you don't, I mean, come on, dog. Y'all know I'm the most positive motherfucker about my squad. I'm never gonna mention names. You ain't gonna never come on no public platform and say bench this dude, anything. But you told us 20 was gonna start. That's what you told us. You told us he was gonna be getting more reps. I'm confused as to if they're not seeing what we're seeing.
Dude, flow. Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
Nah, look, man. I don't. Like I said when Joe was going, man. Like, I don't know if it's the chicken and the egg, the chicken or the egg with this defense. I don't know if it's the coaches or the but when you're at week 11, it's the coaches, dog. Like, it's no longer the when you keep asking one to cover slot receivers when you know he doesn't have the speed and you don't bring none out. Like, no, let's just call it. You're constantly asking. You have nobody when you're doing the stunt. You have nobody in the flat on a jet sweep. They're not doing anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, your blitzes they're not doing anything else but running the fucking ball, dog. Like, they can't do anything else, and you just don't change. Like, yes, okay, if we want to do the stats thing, we only gave up 7 points per quarter. Dog, they completely controlled that game. Completely. Our offense it's how great this offense has to be to cover up for everything on the defense. You know what I'm saying? You have to score 40 plus as this offense to feel like you might win the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a very bad offensive game yesterday. We went 3 of 14 for third downs, 4 of 14 overall with third and fourth. We've been going at a 60% clip, which, Joe, you've stated many times is fucking ridiculous. And they just didn't convert yesterday. They just did from bad plays, from a team that doesn't pressure the quarterback to all of a sudden being successful in it. It's this thing where, like, we're never the aggressors, and everybody talk. We're never the ones that are like, yo, fucking Miami just did some shit. We weren't. It's always a team that, like, you don't expect to do some shit that does some shit, and then you just don't know what to do because you just feel like they're going to come back to their level, and you never meet them at where they are. Period. right? Like that saved you when Cam was having to run around for his life and hold on to the ball for 8, 9, 10, 12 seconds trying to find some shit because the first read isn't there, and God forbid he takes a motherfucking check down. That's impossible to even think about. Martinez was open on the 4th and 6.
Or run.
Or run.
Go,
you know
man.
what though? As I'm thinking about it last night, 'cause I usually watch the game right after. I didn't. I sat in my exact spot when it hit all zeros. I sat there for probably about an hour and a half. I ain't say one more.
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm starting to think about Joe Burrow. Right, Thursday Night Football. Joe got to be Superman for the Bengals to win, dog. That defense is so bad. Joe got to throw for 404 and get the ball last, and have the ball last, just to give them a shot to win. I wonder if a lot of this Cam not taking the check down and trying to create hero ball is him thinking in his mind, dog, I can't get 3 here.
Our defense trash. Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's a quarterback thinking. I wonder if that's a quarterback thinking.
That's why you go for 2. You're chasing points even when you're still in the middle of a game because you know your defense can't stop a motherfucking thing. You know, like you can't. They can't stop. Dog, at an 11-minute drive, dog, they went 9 of 14, 65% on third downs. We couldn't stop them. They got chunked. They got 4 yards here, 4 yards there. Third down, 3rd and 2.
Diabolical.
4 yards is easy. It wasn't fucking hard math to do. And 3 plays, they got 12 yards.
With the deficiencies of the defense, they got the offense the ball with enough time to win the game.
They did. They stepped up when they needed to. I will say that. They got us to stop when they needed it the most.
They got some stops at the end, and we shitted on offense to end the game. You know what I mean? So the quarterback couldn't be super QB to end the game, this game. You know, so the defense with all that, they stopped them. We had a chance and we couldn't make it happen. So
but that's what's crazy about it, right? Like they called a perfect game. Right? They called the perfect game, played phenomenal played outside of their mind on defense. Fucking just jet sweeped us to death, and we still had a chance to win.
Oh my God! Stop running the stunt. Here's another thing. Yes, one of our defensive ends that is consistently being named in the chat missed outside containment a lot. He was also asked to stun a lot. Why are you still?
Tico was asked to stun.
Why? Yeah. Why are you still doing these gains and these twists?
There's never anybody behind them. Y'all tell me. When they're stunting, there's never a linebacker there behind them. So if they
because our fits are terrible. That's not even scheme. That's player. The fits are terrible. The run fits are terrible. They really are. It's almost like, you know, when you play baseball, you're teaching a kid with speed to play center field or play in the outfield. He's never played it before, so his instinct is to take a step up first and not 2 steps back. I had that problem when they moved me into the outfield. I used to be a second baseman. I couldn't wrap my head around I need to step backwards first. Our linebackers are like that. But before they even begin to diagnose, they take 2 or 3 steps forward, and now they're out of position, and you can see them go, oh shit, it's too late.
That's why they always reaching, though. That's why they always reaching.
It's discipline. That's to me. That's not coaching, bro. That's discipline. And I'm seeing the staff notice that because you're seeing more Bobby Washington. You're seeing more. Cameron Pruitt was in the second goddamn defensive series on Saturday. Alderman started the football game. Here's the crazy part too. They started out in a fucking 4-3 because they knew it was going to be a run-heavy game plan.
Yeah.
So don't tell me they didn't scheme for that. They didn't think about this.
Real quick, Flo, BYU won yesterday, scoring 22 points. So it's possible.
Who you beat?
It's out
football
there.
Scoring 23 points. Florida
BYU
State.
BYU beat Utah. No, they haven't scored.
Florida State hasn't scored more than 21 points all this year.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that it doesn't happen.
I'm 100. Right. If we gonna blame somebody, I love you, Flo, but dog. If we gonna blame one side of the football, it can't be the offense. We're 9-1 because the offense has bailed us out all year, bro. Did they play great yesterday? No. But Come on, dog. Are we really gonna sit here and say that it's because we only scored 23, or is it because we couldn't get a stop on 3rd and 18? They all deserve blame for the L. But if we were gonna pinpoint one side of the football,
I think yesterday was an equally bad game on both sides of the ball.
100%. You're going to pinpoint one side.
Yeah.
But if you're going to, come on. I don't think we played a complete game at all. I don't think we played winning football. I said it.
No, we played our worst game of the season.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think they played their worst game of the season. I do.
Slug Bruce says, why we stopped using the tight end. Did they go to the tight end after that 75-yard fucking dime?
Arroyo had 3. They ran the play I love. The play action slip Arroyo out with the slant behind it. I absolutely love that play. It works every time. It's a chain mover. But yeah, he didn't. But if you think about it, I mean, Jacoby was our leading receiver, 7 for 88, and all that happened in the second half. Arroyo had 3 for 82 and the touchdown, and one of those is a 74-yarder. Restrepo 4 for 78. A couple plays I think he should have made. Zay 5 for 37. Zay earned every yard he got on Sunday. He took some hits. Sam Brown 3 for 27. Sam Brown should have had a touchdown, dog. 4 for 78 and a touchdown.
Okay. Please don't act like the offense didn't get too cute and have a hand in this loss. They did.
Everybody has a hand in the loss.
Equally to blame. Again, we're right now in this section, of the pod. We're talking about the defense. We're about to go and break and talk about the offense's challenges. We kind of just touched on it a little bit.
You lose as a team.
If y'all don't know,
everybody lost.
Yeah.
Everybody
lost.
Andy, coaches, you was nice, but you took that L too, fam. Like everybody took that loss, dog.
Coaches, assistants, analysts, the whole program took a loss yesterday. It wasn't. There's not just one person. And I don't. Hey, real quick, everybody in the chat, don't give a fuck.
Novell fired Atkins. Wow.
He fired everybody. He act like he's not the problem. It's not their fault. He can't recruit. The fuck out of here. Like the problem starts at the top, dog. It ain't had nothing to do with it. All right, man. Let's get into this.
Hey, they gave Billy a vote of confidence and he bent over. Hilarious. Stay out my mentions, Florida State and Florida. Stay out my mentions.
Florida.
Please.
Be right back.
Welcome to Caneswear.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Yeah. Take the field goal, though.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I hear people are saying we're 9-1 and yo,
we're gonna be okay.
Happy because of that, no doubt. But these are the type of teams that you don't let this happen, man, against these type of teams, B. Like Georgia Tech was handicapped. Their best player is Haynes King. Their best player couldn't do anything but run the ball. That's it.
Yep.
That's it, man. He's most dangerous when there's a threat of run and pass. There was no threat of pass.
None.
Their defense, I'm going to keep it a buck. Their defense is, oh my gosh. Like, their defense is boo-boo, son. Boo-boo.
It's cheeks. It's absolute cheeks. They hit hard, though.
Played outside of their mind yesterday,
out there
though.
hitting. They be out there.
Moulton killed that dude, dog. That was not targeted.
Yeah,
I just want.
But their defense was hitting, bro. They was laying some wood out there.
You know what it was? You know what it was? Their safeties. It was nice to see safety play. That's what it was. It was nice to see safety. I was like, oh look, shit, they can support in the run and not just get blocked out by a 160-pound wide receiver when you're a 200-pound safety.
Open field tackling too. They tackle in the open field really well.
Dog just took the same shit. Bad angles, like it doesn't. There's only ever one person there. If that person doesn't make the tackle, it's a wrap. Like there's never anybody else in that. Like it's fucking wild. Look, man.
TFLs missed things like that. You can't. It's just not winning football, man.
It's not winning football. All right, man. With this offense, bro. Worst game of the season. What was it? Like I told y'all, 4 of 14 on third and fourth downs, 3 of 10 on third, 1 of 4 on fourth.
What do we run the ball for, dog?
Trash, dog. 15 for 91.
15 for what?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
You said 15 for 91?
ESPN has us at 88, so they're probably factoring in a sack too.
A sack, yeah.
Because in college, the sacks go against your rushing total.
Yeah, 24 attempts for 88 yards.
God.
That ain't gonna get it done.
That's
that ain't gonna
it.
get
Yo,
it done,
that's
dog.
See, that shit just made me upset. That's inexcusable, my guy.
Fletcher only got 4 touches. Fletcher only got 4 carries.
Some of the running was because some of the lack of running was because we couldn't. Like you couldn't. They held the ball for like 10 minutes each quarter.
Yeah, in that second half, we had to let it rip. We had to let it rip.
We couldn't.
We're chasing points. We're chasing points.
Yeah.
The defense is Mrs. Cameron James. I mean, they're in the league now. That. Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna call this episode that. It was in the running out of the many graphics we made. Shout out to the people
that last year.
Shout out to the people who like the templates. We see y'all.
Hey, Damian Martinez played a hell of a fucking game though. 15, 81, 5.4. He earned every yard he got. That man ran.
He should have had more. He could have had more catches, dog,
and more touches, man. Like he's obviously the better receiving back. We were talking about this.
Yeah, more of that.
Obviously, the better receiving
running back screens.
Yeah, screens. Even get him isolated, man. Motion him out. Get him isolated on the linebacker, and do something. He's a good receiving back, man.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right, man. What y'all, Joy? Let's talk about this offense, dog. Let's talk about Cam. Let's break it down, man. We talked about the defense. We gave him 30 minutes, so we're gonna give this offense 30 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Missed opportunities, man. You saw the third and fourth down conversions. Also missed out on point. Like we left points on the board. There's a couple times we definitely should have kicked field goals, right? We probably should have had about 6 extra points, right? At least two field goals.
And the extra point was 7 points, which gets us the win.
Yeah. So definitely left some points on the board. I think we would have ran more if we had the opportunity to run more. I think Georgia Tech just held the ball for a long period of time and got the lead where we couldn't afford to run like that. But we definitely should have ran more, I think. Definitely.
They basically took in one drive, they took a quarter of the game off.
Yeah.
Right? Like they had it for 11 with the timeout. They basically took a quarter of the game away. And then you're just chasing at that point.
Absolutely.
You're just chasing. Brenke ain't coming here. Like, come on. He's a Georgia Tech grad. He's where he wants to be.
Our QB, you know what I mean? He definitely tried to play hero ball last game.
Yeah.
He definitely held the ball way too long.
Check downs.
No, not enough. He hit some, but not every time. And teams, D coordinators are obviously teaching their players to break down when he scrambles, so he can't get outside or he can't get around. So all that scrambling stuff is not working for real. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna have to get out the pot, like go. If you're gonna go. There's a couple of times he could have went and had long games, but he chose not to. Yeah, he chose to stay and try.
Screaming on a few of them plays.
Yeah,
screaming.
Yeah. So, definitely bad situational offense. We could have done whatever we wanted. Like passing game was on point. As you can see by the numbers, I think he threw for over 300 yards, 3 tutties.
Yeah, 348.
Yeah, 3 tutted. Like it was he could have.
That's weird.
He should have ate.
This is one of those games. Yeah, this is one of those games where, like, you look at the stats, like, 25-36, 348, 3 tutties. Oh, we probably I tell you them stats like, we won, right? That's the weird thing. Right. Then watching the stats and watching the game. it was the third downs that came. That was it, dog. Those third down calls, they had the right call. We missed the reads, and it was just a perfect situation of fuck ups. Like there was no, you know what I mean? Like you go again, we're a 60 to 65% third down conversion team, and we were in like I want to say the fucking low 30s in this one. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 or 10. So literally 30%. Half of what we normally average at conversion rate. If we just average 50%, we probably likely win that game. But it was
Where's
just
my pass rush at, dog. Where
no,
is
there's
my
no
pass rush?
We don't have a speed rusher, dog. Like outside, like on some real shit, we don't.
So we talking about offense, man. How we go straight to how we just switch to defense?
Sorry. But what I will say is
about the offense, man.
I don't have that many types with the offense other than we just didn't execute well yesterday. I don't feel like we executed well. I feel like Cam pressed a bit too much. I felt like he maybe he thought I don't think so. I don't believe a lot of people say we plan to win the Heisman now. I don't believe any of that shit. I think it's a quarterback that's pressing because he believes if he don't get 6, he giving up 6. That's what I think it is. I don't think he planned for the Heisman. I don't think so. And that's just me personally. I've heard the dude talk. He don't seem like he really built that way. Cam is a competitor. I don't think he built like that. I think he's thinking in his heart of hearts, the team is on his shoulders. So he got to make something happen every time. I just wish, and that's when Dawson needs to, I'm not going to repeat it, but Joe saw something yesterday that I saw too. And at that point, I need my QB coach to pull him over to the side, get in his head. I need you to relax, bro. We can win this game without you putting a cape on. I don't know if I'm not on the sideline, so I'm not saying Dawson is not doing that. Let's keep it about. I'm not on the sideline, so I'm not saying he's not doing that.
How do you become Clark Kent when you've had to be Superman? Like how do you you know what I'm saying? How do you put the little curl back in, dog? Like on some real shit. Like we're 11 weeks in, right? You know what your defense is going to be. How do you not play to your tendencies that you've shown that you know what they're going to do? And I'm just asking the question. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. If you've seen what they're going to do, you know you got to get 7 every time. That's a lot of fucking pressure, dog. So you looking for the deeper play. You looking for the 4-point play when you're down 2. You know what I'm saying? And it's unnecessary, right? We know it.
Can't play against his defense every day. He know what's up.
Yeah, exactly. He see that shit every day. He's going to see that shit tomorrow. He's going to see it on Tuesday. I'm saying he's going to see it every day and know what's happening. Like, and I'm asking y'all for it. I'm asking y'all as a fan and as a person, like, how do you break from those tendencies when you know your defense and your defensive staff has been boo-boo this year? Right?
Yeah, slow the game down. I think sometimes slow the game down. Get the ball out of his goddamn hand, run the football. Get the ball out of his hands.
The difference is that Cam didn't run. We needed him to run the ball. He didn't do that yesterday. Like he was content with trying to dance around and find something deeper when he had opportunities to run the ball. Like he did not do that. And that's what saved us a couple of times. Like on 3rd and long, he would run the ball. You know, 4th and long, he would run the ball. And he didn't do that yesterday. I don't know.
There's not a lot of easy throws for him either. They don't build in. You watch Quinn Ewers. This man Quinn turn around to the sideline and throw the ball. If he throw the ball 20 times a game, 15 of them bitches is him turning around and throwing a goddamn swing pass. Watch Quinn Ewers all throws. If he put the ball up 20 times, 15, he squaring his shoulder to the sideline and putting the ball in Isaiah Bond's hands. Sometimes I think we maybe need to give Cam some easy throws to get the cape off him. Don't ask him to take the cape off. Get the cape off him. Yep. Run some easy slants, run some hitches, run some screens, run some running back screens, run some tight end screens.
Wide receiver screens.
If he's pressing, that's a problem. If he's pressing, get some of that shit off his shoulders. Nothing helps a quarterback out like turning and throwing the ball 3 yards and having it turn into a 17-yard gain. Sometimes you gotta understand when the guy is pressing. Get the ball out of his hands, like Joe was saying. Isolate Martinez. Get him the ball in space. Why don't we run a jet sweep with CJ? What? Sometimes if it looked like Cam is trying to be Superman and today ain't the goddamn day for it, use the weapon. You and if he's not, because he didn't see Jacoby deep, if he's not seeing the field right, that's when you do give him some easy throws. Get him back in rhythm. Let him complete a couple. Let him get a slant. Let him get a hitch. Let him get a bubble screen. Let him start the field cooking again. And he don't got to throw a 20-yard rail shot in between two defenders because he looks like sometimes that's his mindset. So back him off a bit. Give him some easy completions. Get the guys rolling. Plus, we got guys that are dangerous after the catch. Jacoby, Horton. These guys are nasty after the catch. Sometimes just get them the ball in space. I think sometimes the offense needs to be a little bit more simple, especially if it looks like one is pressing a bit. Stop. Get the cape off his ass. Stop asking him to take the cape off. It ain't going to happen. Get the cape off him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Joe, what you got?
Yeah, I agree. And I think it makes me wonder, again, we talked about this before, and this is a different issue, about the impacts of NIL and who you bring in. Can you tell Cam? Can you scream on Cam?
Why not?
Can you?
Why not?
That's your man. You paying that man whatever you paying him. Can you?
So they screamed at Brady.
Can you bruise the ego? Can you do that?
They didn't scream at Brady.
I don't think so.
You crazy? They screamed at Brady. You crazy? McDaniels did. Belichick did. Everybody on that man. Go watch them inside the NFL. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. If Tom could take it, you could take it.
You ain't even got to go that far though. You can't. Did they scream at your door? We can keep it in the league. We keep it. They scream
that's his father. That's his father. That's something different.
So it's different.
That's the daddy.
Watch well off. Pat Shermer screams at him.
What you're asking?
Watch well off.
Joe, what you're asking?
Pat Shermer screams at him.
Mm-hmm. What you're asking, Joe, is if they scream at him on the sideline or they scream at him in the behind the scenes? Because like, do we need
anywhere? You know what I mean? No, I don't need to. I don't care about seeing it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, correct.
There's certain things when you bring. I brought this issue up. When you bring somebody in from the portal who's $1 million get, right? You paying them $1 million, paying somebody $800,000. Can you discipline him? Do you discipline him? Or is it a fact of, I don't have to discipline him. He knows.
I don't drink.
He knows what's going on.
I don't drink.
I don't have to do this, Cam's Cam. He's gonna be Cam. Let Cam be Cam. You know what I mean? He can do what he wants back there. He'll be all right.
That Rocky. Bro, there has not been a great football player in the world that has not been coached, bro. There's not been a great football player in the world that has not been coached. Mm-hmm. If Tom Brady is allowed to be coached and corrected, you're not above coaching and correction. And I don't want to say that as if Cam is saying he's not. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. We have no clue.
I'm gonna be honest. From everything I've seen from him, he don't seem like the kind of person that wouldn't allow a coach to do their job. He comes off as the kind of player that would take criticism. He really does.
Comes from that family, so he should.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, he seems like he is someone that would take coaching. Look, bro, you don't go from Incarnate Ward to Miami without taking some fucking coaching and direction, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Furthermore, I'll take all of his quarterback coach, so I know he take coach, bro. The way them boys talk to each other, I know they take coaching. I don't think it's a situation where we got a diva on our hands. So I'd like to make sure that we do not create that narrative. I do not think Cam is a diva. I don't. But Joe got a point though, because
now hold on, man.
I'm talking about one. I'm not talking about one, but there's some motherfuckers playing.
Hold on. No, we gotta stop acting. We gotta stop acting like we're the only fucking team getting paid. Like because Cam's getting like everybody. Like we do this shit. We're like we narrow-minded about this because it's a team we love. There's people making way. I am Maleva, whatever the fuck, from Tennessee getting 22 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Getting the bag. We don't never go. Oh, but can you scream at him? Everybody can get screamed at. They employees now, dog. You the manager. You gotta improve your squad. Everybody can get screamed at. It's not.
Yeah, not saying you can't, but look at Florida State, right? The D tackles at Florida State, right?
Yeah, but they don't have leadership, dog. Like
they making what they making.
They're the worst program in the country. Like,
but it's valid though. It is a valid.
I don't know what's happening in the building. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's.
You want to know why?
You ever seen
I feel like
movie?
it's valid for a different reason.
Production. You know what I mean?
Do
like,
you feel
bad movie
to play guys that are getting paid? Like, I'm not worried about yelling at somebody. I'm worried about is a motherfucker seeing the field too much because of what he getting.
Yep.
That's the part of NIL I don't. Are we putting guys out there to get reps because we have promised them something?
Sure.
And this ain't Cam. We keep it a buck. Nigga, my quarterback, fine. He had a little bit of an off day. He threw for 348. I trust one. I believe in one. We go as far as one going to take us this year. Right. We off Cam Ward now.
Without a doubt.
But at some point, do you worry as a coach?
One.
And
There's another one.
I would hate to. I'm not even talking about. I'm not even singling out a player right now. So, and I mean this for everybody in the chat. I ain't talking about an individual player. But how do you coach nowadays knowing this nigga getting cooked every time I put him out there, but I got to keep putting him out there because I promised him and we paying him X, Y, and Z. There's some rotational guys. I'm like, why is he first in the rotation? He get blessed every time he out there. Why is he out there?
Why?
So that's what bothers me with NIL is are people giving the old school first round quarterback opportunities because of how much you have invested in them? And this doesn't go to Cam. Trust me when I tell you, we didn't lose that game because of one yesterday. And anyone who thinks so, take a nap. We didn't lose because of him. Did he play lights out yesterday? No. But when Joe says about the NIL situation, I think of it from a different perspective. I think of how many coaches around the country are too afraid to bench a guy or too afraid not to give a guy reps because of what we're paying him or because of what was promised to him. And that is what scares me about NIL. That is what scares me about NIL for real.
So I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying this is happening. I'm just playing devil's advocate, right?
Yeah, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing.
What if written in Cam's contract is I have to have 40 pass attempts a game, regardless?
It's fine with me.
You don't think that's a possibility? You don't think that's a? You don't think that's something?
I don't know how to answer that question. I'm keeping it a buck.
No, because he threw the ball 39 times this week. So no.
I don't know how. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to answer this. No. I don't know how to answer this question because I don't know if NIL can be performance based, right? Like that. I don't delve that.
I don't think there are any rules around NIL rules, guy. Because anyone didn't know, that's rules. That's Mr. Rules right there.
Right here. This guy.
I don't think there are any rules that are like really being upheld with this NIL thing. This shit is the wild.
If there's one, and others like, I will not take checkdowns. If there's something written in the contract.
They call that shit the TBD package. That's
yeah, exactly.
They call that shit.
Is my running back running wide open for 8 yards? Sorry, I can't look to him.
He's gonna be fine.
I need to look.
One gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my.
Well, one of them niggas. Yeah, I don't know about the
other. He'll be just fine, man.
Watching that game yesterday.
I tell you what, Mario ain't giving that bitch to nobody else. No, nobody finna get that bitch for the rest of his tenure. You might as well. Hey, if you coming in 1-1, you ain't getting it on this team in the future. You gonna wear 11 and be happy. Mario ain't giving that bitch to nobody else. That shit is never happening again, ever. And Cam deserve it. He finna rewrite the record book, so he earned it. But ain't nobody else finna get that bitch. I promise you. Mario finna stop them selling their stores. Hey, you better put 11 on that motherfucker. We don't.
Ain't no more ones.
Crazy, Rocky. Yeah.
What Rocky say? Michigan wants to pay.
Yeah,
they're gonna pay.
Yeah,
they're gonna pay though.
I heard
they're gonna pay.
More than that shit crazy. They have to. If you look at, but they just got the kid. What, Jaden Daniels? Was it not Daniel? What was his name? The Michigan.
Was it the Texas coach bench starting QB for the Manny kid? Yeah, because Manny kid is more NIL. If we keep
they got Jaden Davis. They got Jaden Davis last year. He was nice. I wonder.
He's a Manning. Yeah. But like you said, CB, I think our QB is going to be just fine. I think the offense will be better. We've actually seen change a little bit and a little bit of evolution on the offensive side of the ball. We've actually seen some change. We've actually seen them do different things. Defensive side of the ball, I don't know what can be. I don't know. Because it does seem like the coach is trying to do different things from time to time. Like he's played more zone
personnel.
He's played more zone. He's ran with different personnel, but zone, man, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't seem to matter.
It doesn't seem to matter.
You think he need to go more basic, Joe? You think he need to just play a bit more basic?
Son, like
the
linebacker,
vanilla than a motherfucker.
The front four,
front and back.
Everybody else is in coverage, whatever.
Yeah.
Front
no
four,
stunt, no nothing.
No, nothing.
No.
Base
defense, baby. Too high shell. Hey, too high shell, and let's go.
Every time that whoever's on the edge, be it Kiko or fucking Bane or Ben, they're always crashing to the inside and just would always leave
he
that
runs
backside
stunts.
wide butt nigga.
What he's trying to you're asking the 3 technique to loop around and set the edge, bro. That's hard to do.
It wasn't even that. If you go back and watch it from the sideline, they would like duck their heads into the run where like they're not even looking at the play. Right? Like they're almost like back shoulder to like, what the fuck are you gonna how are you gonna tackle? They gotta run into you for you to be able to stop that shit. Because you're not even doing leverage. It's not even a speed rush. You're not doing shit.
It's hero ball.
Like, you know what it is? Hey, let me get by you, player.
It's called getting skinny.
Let me get by you, player. Hey, player, let me get by you.
It's
real
called
quick.
getting skinny. Yeah. That's what you hear when you tell when they tell defensive ends and guys, bro, don't be selfish. Sometimes pass rushers are selfish, bro. We didn't all play with the 2 technique that won't just hold the goddamn guard in place. He got to get upfield. And that's not what the scheme is asking you to do.
I think that is Guidry's scheme, though. I think
I'm saying that as an example that we have seen. So when we see a defensive end that's supposed to have outside contain, but he's making himself skinny to push down the side, that's a guy thinking I can beat him real quick and make a play rather than my job is to keep my outside shoulder free. To me, it's a little bit of technique. It's a little bit of coaching. I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think either side is exempt. I think we saw some guys play great early that are not playing great right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's
the
biggest issue.
Game. Defensively, our best game was a Florida game. And we still lost contain on that 75-yard run. I'm saying it's just been the boundaries. We can't. It's been the issue all year.
Real quick before CB goes, let's address this before CB got to bounce, and we're about to be out of here too. So, top 2 adjustments you would make on the offense and defense and offense. So for me, I think we just talked about it. Yeah, on defense, I think we just talked about it. Right? Yeah, base defense, man. We have to get back to basics on defense. We have to get back to basics. It doesn't. It's like they get. Sorry, go ahead. You know what hold up, Ben. You know what I would do this bye week is I would go back to camp. Like we're going back to camp. There's no, you know what I mean? We're going back to camp.
I like that.
We're going back to the beginning, man. You know,
I like
strip it down,
tackling,
yes.
Base defense. We're gonna run through some scenarios. We're gonna
angles.
We're going, pursuit drill. Angles. We're going back to old school shit. We're gonna do some Oklahoma drills.
And you know what, Joe? Sometimes you need that. That's like a quarterback that's been getting sacked a bit too much during the year. During that bye week, we got to get back to working on footwork because your footwork getting bad because you're worried about the rush. So we got to get back to the fundamentals, your footwork back. It ain't even. It's something that good coaching staffs just do. It'd be a smart idea to do. I like that, Joe.
Yeah. I mean,
and for me, on defense, I agree with Joe. I'm playing basic. I'm playing a 2-high shell. I don't mind man, but I'm playing man with my safeties goddamn 20 yards off the ball. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm playing man with when I say 2-high, I mean y'all not coming down the box for a motherfucking thing. I want y'all back there. On offense,
you lost down there anyway.
On offense, I'm gonna be honest. If there was any change I would make, it would be again easier throws sometimes. No, because there's times when they do come out and try to punch teams in the mouth. I would just establish some quicker, easier completions in the offense. We don't see enough just 3-step drop slant. We see enough speed outs. We don't see enough easy pitch and catch in this offense. I would do a little bit more of that, and I'd run the ball off tackle a little bit more. Our running game has lacked creativity for the past 2 years. Where's the guard tackle pull? Where's the misdirection? Where I would like to see a little bit more creativity.
Have that pull with Jalen. Throwing him out there.
I'm also getting Cam more involved in the run game. I don't give a fuck. Like Cam, we're gonna run some speed option. A little bit, just a little threat.
Make him think about it. Just to make him think about it.
They implemented the quarterback draw last week. They ran about 3 quarterback draws, man. Why did that stop? I don't understand why that stopped. But I'm getting Cam involved a little bit in the run game.
What you got, Ben? Me and Joe steamroll Joe ass on this segment.
y'all handle that. Look, listen, man, y'all the ones, man. I'm just here. I'm just happy to be here. Nah, man, look, for me, it's established the run. I don't want to see the wide receiver screens anymore, though. I haven't seen that be successful since I don't know when the fuck. I'm good on that, and it's always
we don't scheme it well.
Dog, and when they do it, I always CB, your voice pops in my head to the fucking short side. To the short side. What to the short side?
He's an air raid, motherfucker. All they do is space. God damn it. All they do in the air raid is space.
I'm frustrated, but I'm laughing because I think CB's going crazy right now in Houston, dog.
I'll be going, man. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see in about a week or so what it's like mid-game. It ain't cute. I may have to get up out wherever they got me. Because if they got me with some people I can't, I may have to get up out of there. I may have to be like, Coach, I appreciate this, but my niggas over there, I need to go over there. Because I'm finna say some shit. Y'all gonna revoke all this. I need to go over there, dog.
Yeah, when defense, dog, fucking simplify this shit because the defenses look confused. On the last play of the game before they took that knee, dog, they had that fucking wide receiver wide ass open, bro. There was nobody over there. I think it's a fucking safety had to run out, or I think West went out there to do something. The fuck West gonna do out there on a 5'8", 160-pound receiver? If they
Did you see that?
They could another one.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Did you see that?
Like
Mish looked like a lot of times they don't communicate with him. He's jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some direction. And that's the Cam. That's the James. That's the that bro. How many times we see James coming downhill? Hey, move inside. Hey, move outside. Hey, you got this. Hey, back up. A lot, dog. You cannot put a price on a quarterback on defense. You can't put a price on somebody that knows where everybody's supposed to be. And if I know sometimes we put too much on players. If I'm Guidry, if I'm the defensive coaches, I'm developing my next safety. I'm developing Saquon the way you develop a quarterback. You need to be at my hip on the sideline. I need you to start understanding where everybody needs to be. Because you got to be a second coach out there. You need somebody to be a second coach out there. So for me, we missed that with James and Cam. It's not just the big hits. It's not just the tackles. It's not just the interceptions. It's the, hey, you're supposed to be inside. Hey, you dropping. Hey, bro, y'all need to combo. They gonna stack to your side. So the guy on the inside, you stay inside, and you take who come your way. The guy on the outside, you stay on the outside. It's the communication and the leadership that I think we don't have this year on the defense.
Bagging up says confuse you. Any pre-snap motion, the team is waving hands on knowing their responsibility. This is why to me it's coaching, dog. 11 weeks in, you're not supposed to still be this confused. The moment a receiver just switches to one side to the other. You're not supposed. It's not supposed to fuck up your whole defense, and everybody's like, yo, what are we supposed? Because you didn't run. You're telling me we don't run motion in practice?
Motion is
we actually don't motion a lot.
The game now. 95%.
We actually don't motion a lot.
Is motion. Miami's the only offense who don't motion that much. Like everybody else motions, dog.
It's identifiers. You want to know why they motion against us too? They're trying to identify.
They know we're man. I don't know why they.
I know, but they're trying to. You know what they want to know in man though? They want to know if I swing this goddamn running back out, is the safety coming down or is Kiko?
Yeah,
that's your identifier.
Yep.
But you're right, Joe. Why you motioning against? Goddamn it, it's man on the back end. You know what we doing?
You know it's man.
It's man, dog. Stop playing.
We doing
Why you motioning against us?
Wasting time, dog. You wasting my time.
You wasting my time, dog.
These are 6 seconds that you losing for no reason. We're running man.
Run the damn play already, dog.
It's man. Yeah, run the play.
It's man, dog. It's man. You know what we do with running man.
We getting mad at opposite offensive coordinators. Hey, man, just goddamn get the first down.
What we doing? What we doing? Bro, hike the fucking ball, man. We playing man out here. What the fuck? All right, man. Look, we offered to a bye week.
They finna kill Wake Forest. I promise y'all, they finna stop Wake Forest.
I think that has to happen. There has to be a 55-0 game, son.
Wake Forest, I'm sorry, dog, but y'all gotta pay for goddamn for Georgia Tech's transgressions. Y'all finna get blessed, baby. I'm sorry.
You know what? It's so terrible when teams who are not supposed to win. Because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act.
They don't know how to act. Boys was throwing down you. I hate that shit, man.
I saw people in the crowd throwing middle fingers, and
the coach did it again for the 2nd straight season.
He threw it down.
He threw it down.
Yeah, he did it last year. Yeah,
but you can't say that. What am I gonna say? Fuck am I gonna say? He gonna say scoreboard.
He also yelled at Moulton when he killed his running back.
That's clean hit. By the way, come on, dog.
It was a clean hit, dog. It was a clean hit.
You know what they said on the broadcasters actually said, "Oh yeah, that's probably a foul. We call that forceful contact." Bitch, I call forceful contact tackling.
Yeah.
Forceful contact is a penalty now?
They called it because his helmet popped off. That's why they called it, because it looked bad. They
called it because it looked bad.
They called it because it looked bad. All right, man. We'll be back Wednesday. Y'all know what it is, man. We ain't taking the week off this time, man, because we deep in it. All right, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Remember, smash that like button wherever you get your podcast, man. Appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all who appreciate the thumbnails. Appreciate who appreciates you. All right, man. We up out of here.